Let's just continue down this path here. Oh, and there's our first Pokemon trainer, aside from Hop. It's common manners for Pokemon trainers to battle when they're ice. Hey guys, Ethan Griffin here, and today we're playing some more Pokemon Sword. In our last video, we met the unbeatable champion, or undefeated champion of the Galar region, Leon, and received our starter Pokemon, Sobble, from him as well as catching some of our first Pokemon along Route 1. So now I continue onward with the gameplay, and going to go visit the Pokemon Professor, Magnolia. And during the off time I was doing, I managed to catch a few new Pokemon, or back on Route 1. Yeah, but let's go ahead and take a look at the Dex entries for the Pokemon that I've caught. But before we do, remember as always to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell for more notifications. All of your support's greatly appreciated for the growth of the channel. And now, let's begin with Sobble's entry. Sobble, the water lizard Pokemon, a water type. When scared, this Pokemon cries. Its tears pack the chemical punch of 100 onions, and attackers won't be able to resist weeping. Alright. Blipbug, the larva Pokemon, a bug type. A constant collector of information, this Pokemon is very smart. Very strong is what it isn't. Caterpie, the worm Pokemon, a bug type. For protection, it releases a horrible stench from the antenna on its head to drive away enemies. Griffin, the larva Pokemon. Its natural enemies, like Rookidee, may flee rather than risk getting caught in its large mandibles that can snap thick tree branches. Hoothoot, the owl Pokemon, a normal and flying type. It always stands on one foot. It changes feet so fast that the movement can rarely be seen. Rookidee, the tiny bird Pokemon, a flying type. It will bravely challenge any opponent, no matter how powerful. This Pokemon benefits from every battle. Even a defeat increases its strength a bit. Squavit, the cheeky Pokemon, a normal type. Found throughout the Galar region, this Pokemon becomes uneasy if its cheeks are ever completely empty of berries. Nickit, the fox Pokemon, a dark type. Aided by the soft pads on its feet, it silently raids the food stores of other Pokemon. It survives off of its ill-gotten gains. And here's Hop's Pokemon, Wooloo, the sheep Pokemon, a normal type. Its curly fleece is such an effective cushion that this Pokemon could fall off a cliff and stand right back up at the bottom, unharmed. Okay, and now we're back up to Scorbunny. But yeah, that's all of the Pokemon that I've caught so far. And our team consists of Sobble, Rookidee, Griffin, Squavit, Hoothoot, and Caterpie. So now we're going to continue on with route number 2. Oh, and here's a Yamper. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and catch our little loaf boy. Yeah, and I also went back to buy a ton more Pokeballs. Alright, 1, 2, 3. And And got him. Alright. Now we've got our Loaf Boy. And 4 of our Pokemon have leveled up. Alright. Good. Good. Oh, and Hoot learned Echoed Voice. Not too shabby, I'd say. And now we'll see Yamper's Pokédex entry. Yamper, the puppy Pokemon, an electric type. This Pokemon is very popular as a herding dog in the Galar region. As it runs, it generates electricity from the base of its tail. Yeah, I'll go ahead and give him a nickname. Yeah, I'll just name him Loaf. Yeah. Now that we've got ourselves a Yamper, let's continue onward. Oh, didn't want to run into a Rickety. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother catching any of the Pokemon we've already caught, seeing as how we've already registered their entries. And we don't need Blip Bug. Yeah, let's just continue down this path here. Oh, and there's our first Pokemon trainer, aside from Hop. It's common manners for Pokemon trainers to battle when their eyes meet. Alright, and we're challenged by youngster Jake. Okay, and he's sending out a Squavit. This shouldn't be too much of an issue. Yeah, let's just throw a water gun at him. Alright, he got a tackle in. But that last shot was all we needed. Alright, now Sobble and our Squavit have leveled up. Alright, and now we've defeated youngster Jake. Whenever there's a strong trainer, I always look right at them. Yeah, but you'll never know if you'll win unless you try. Alright, yet another Rickety. Alright, we'll just bounce. Alright, we'll collect this, 2 potions. Trainer tips. Pokemon can gain experience points by battling other Pokemon. Experience points help them grow stronger. And your Pokemon will still get experience points even if you catch a Pokemon you are battling against. Yeah, I'm loving that mechanic that was introduced in Gen 6, I think. Alright, and this Nickit had a yellow aura around it, so we're gonna go ahead and take care of him. Alright, he had a quick attack. And we'll just do Water Gun. And once again. There we go. Alright, now Rookity and Caterpie have leveled up again, and Rookity learned Honed honed claws. Alright. And we managed to gain 140 watts. Yeah, that's something to keep in mind while we're traveling. If a Pokemon has a yellow aura, that means it has a charge of watts to it, which can be used in the wild area to exchange for useful items. And here we go. A Seedot. Seedot is one of the version exclusives for Pokemon Sword. Yeah, in this same route, we can encounter Lotad instead. So we'll just chuck a Pokeball, and it rocks a few times, and clicks shut. Yeah, allowing us to catch it, and for our team to get a few more experience points. Seedot's data will be added to the Pokédex. Seedot, the Acorn Pokemon, a grass type. If it remains still, it looks just like a real nut. It delights in surprising foraging Pokemon. Alright. That takes care of that. And we've encountered Yamper again. Yeah, but I'm not gonna catch another one. But we will talk to this girl here. Cute and strong, together in combination. Alright, we're challenged by Last Florin. And she's now sending out Choodle. Yeah, we'll need to catch that Pokemon as well. Alright, since Choodle's a water type, we'll have to rely on Sobble's normal type attacks instead to deal any significant damage. Alright, and given that we're 4 levels stronger, this shouldn't be too difficult. Now let's just get Bind in here to do continuous damage. Alright, perfect. Now let's just do one more pound. Oh, and that's all we needed. Alright, now Grubbin and Hoothoot have evolved again, or leveled up again. And now we've defeated Last Florin. Are we cute and nothing more? It looks like our strength still has ways to go. I wouldn't say that exactly. Alright, now let's see what this youngster has to say. I couldn't beat Hop, but I'm gonna beat you. You're welcome to try, little guy. Alright, and Benjamin. Alright, and now he's sending out a Blip Bug. Alright, now we'll just use Water Gun. Oh, that almost one-shot him. And that lowered our special attack, but it's no matter, because we just need one more attack in, and down goes Blip Bug. Now we've grown to level 11. Alright, now he's about to send in Nickit. Alright, do I have any Pokemon good against Dark types? No, I do not. So let's just stick with Sobble and Water Gun. Alright, reduced its health by half. Yeah, good show, Benjamin, but not good enough. Because down goes Nickit. And both Squabbit and Caterpie have leveled up. And being level 7, Caterpie's about to evolve again for the first time. Lose to wild Pokemon, lose to many trainers. Alright, and 420 for winning. What? Caterpie is evolving? Alright, now we'll just do this. And into Metapod it goes. Metapod's data will be added to the Pokédex. Metapod, the Cocoon Pokémon, a bug type. It is waiting for the moment to evolve. At this stage, it can only harden, so it remains motionless to avoid attack. And Metapod learned Harden. Alright, not too bad. Okay, let's just take a look in our bag. And we'll just heal up Sobble a bit. Alright. Oh yeah, and if for every 10 Pokeballs you buy at a time at the Pokemart, you get one free Premier Ball as a bonus. Okay, that's everything. Alright, so hopefully we can find a Choodle. We don't need a Blip Bug again. Alright guys, we had yet another bit of technical difficulties on my level and on my end. But I think I've got it figured out now. So anyhow, in the last off screen, I was able to do some fishing to catch a Magikarp. Oh, and here's its entry. Magikarp, the fish Pokemon, a water type. It is virtually worthless in terms of both power and speed. It is the most pathetic and weak Pokemon in the world. Or the most weak and pathetic Pokemon in the world. Yeah, but there are still quite a few people out there who do like Magikarp, nevertheless. Mostly because it evolves into Gyarados. And there are two other Pokemon that we can encounter by fishing in this area. But we're gonna have to. But it's gonna take some patience to do so, or to catch them. Yeah. So. But as soon as we're done fishing them up, we can go and talk to the professor. Alright, clearly there's a lot of Magikarp in this particular spot. But just take some patience. Just to find the other two. Yeah, we don't need any more Magikarp. Unless, of course, one of the ones we fish up is a shinies. In which case, that'll be the Magikarp I train up. Because, I'm sorry, the shiny forms for both Magikarp and Gyarados are phenomenal. Oh, looks like we've got a Watt encounter here. And yet it's another Magikarp. Alright, even if it's just for some watts, we can still take it on and try to deal with it. We can get some experience points from it as well. Yeah, it's just flopping on the land right there. And it even flops in defeat. Alright, and we'll take the experience points. And we gained 129 watts. Alright, still only Magikarp. Hang on. Yes, along with Magikarp, we can also encounter Choodle and Arrokuda. Yeah, at least until we can get the Rotom bike. And it's able to traverse the water. Let's just give it one more go. If it's not at least an Arrokuda, we'll just, nope, yet another Magikarp. Well, we can always catch Arrokuda at a later time. And we can try to track down a Choodle somewhere back along Route 2. And we go over here to find a Repel, an item that prevents any low-level wild Pokemon from jumping at you for a while. Alright, and let's just go talk to Hop, and in the background we can see Leon talking to an old woman. Look, there's the professor. So have you unraveled all the secrets of the Dynamax phenomenon yet? Oh goodness no, the whole thing is still full of questions. I'd hoped that my granddaughter would take over my research, but... Dear me, I'm sorry. I didn't even notice my guests. My name is Magnolia. Welcome, young trainers. Now come, let's head indoors. Alright, and she's just inviting us in right now. Why, Hop, dear, I see Wooloo has made some new friends. And you must be Ethan. I trust you received the Pokédex from Sonia. I'm sure you'll have it complete in no time. You must already know about Dynamaxing, right, Ethan? Professor Magnolia has been doing research into the Dynamax phenomenon for years and years. And it takes a proper understanding of the thing if you plan to use Dynamaxing to the fullest. There you go again, Leon, always talking about Pokemon. There are other things that are worth knowing about too, you know. Like how many different types of tea there are. Yeah, I know a few different types of tea, such as green, oolong, pico, those sort of things. Hey, Professor, do us a favor, would ya? Help me convince Lee that he should endorse us for the Pokemon Gym Battle, or Gym Challenge. Oh, Leon, why wouldn't you endorse them? Hop and Ethan are only just started out as Pokemon trainers. There's still loads they don't know yet. Dearie, I thought your dream was to have everyone in the Galar region become strong trainers. Isn't that right? Well, yeah, you're not wrong. That goal's precisely the reason I gave them both Pokemon, in fact. Simmer down there, Hop. Right then, in that case, how about this? Let's see if you two can show me such a battle that I'm left with no choice but to endorse you. And don't worry, I'll make sure both of your teams are in good shape before the battle starts. Alright, and Leon just heals up our Pokemon right then and there. Right, I'll be waiting outside, Ethan. Alright, so once we're done, so we'll just take a look around in here and before heading out to battle Hop. It's a plant with a gentle fragrance. Pokemon probably like it too. Do what plants would want instead of what you want. If you keep that in mind, plants will grow. Okay, that's some sage advice there. Oh, and you must be the professor's pet Choodle. When the fireplace isn't in use, Pokemon come in and out through the chimney. Okay. There are a lot of books that look difficult to understand. Some of them are collections of Professor Magnolia's research. A hairdryer and barrel brush have been left laying around without being put away. Alright, I think this might be Sonia's room. There are some scientific journals and fashion magazines mixed in among the old books. Alright. There's everything you could need for the latest in trendy makeup looks. There are a number of sketches and photos pinned up. Alright, there's a picture of a Zubat and a Butterfree. Alright, now that we're done here, let's just head outside. But let's take a look around the yard first. Alright, back here we've got ourselves a TM for payback. You found TM 57 payback. The user stores power, then attacks. If the user moves after the target, this move's attack power will be doubled. Alright, that's good to know. Especially if we have some slow-moving Pokemon. Alright, we've got some stuff over here. You found a Great Ball. A good high-performance Pokeball that provides a higher success rate for catching Pokemon than a standard Pokeball. Alright, nothing along here. No, but we found a bottle of fresh water. Water with high mineral content. It can be used to restore 30 HP to a single Pokemon. Okay. Hurry it up, Ethan! You gotta battle me so I can get myself in that endorsement. Alright, no need to get bent out of shape. I'm gonna be the greatest Pokemon trainer there is, and to do that, I need that endorsement to take part in the gym challenge. Come at me with everything you have so we can prove to Lee that we've got what it takes. Righto, Hop. I'm rather interested in seeing how you two young trainers battle too. Listen, you two, the reason I'm unbeatable is because I learn from every battle I see or take part in. That's how I got into where I am today. Show me something good in this battle. We were already planning to, Leon. It's time for my legend to begin. Alright, now we're taking on Hop for I think the second time already. Yeah, I think this is the second time. And he starts off with Wooloo. Or have you gotten stronger? Me and my team will test you and see. Alright, let's start off with Water Gun. Alright, more than half the damage already. Alright, let's show them our bind attack. There we go. Alright, I thought he would say something about bind, but I guess not. Alright, and our Pokemon have leveled up, namely Griffin and Hoothoot. Alright, we'll just keep Sobble out for Score Bunny. Yeah, and we're like 3 levels above Score Bunny. Well, look at you. Seems like you've really learned your type matchups. Come taste our true power. Our flames are burning brightly. Alright, even with the stab Ember attack from Score Bunny, it's still not effective on Sobble being a water type. But Sobble managed to level up. Oh, and we can learn Water Pulse now. So yeah, I'll go ahead and have Sobble forget Growl so that we can learn Water Pulse instead. Alright, now he's added Rookity, so let's see. I think I'll stick with Sobble. It'll be a close one, but that's exactly my sort of match. Alright. But since it's only level 5, I think we just need to use Water Pulse to one-shot it. And down it goes. Yep. And now our Rookity and Metapod have leveled up. Alright, now we've defeated Hop. Oof! Gutted that I lost. But I'd expect nothing less from my rival. And 640 for winning. And I even got my Pokeball throw perfect too. The sting of defeat and the joy of victory. I guess going through both is the key to the two of us getting stronger, right? Well, Leon, what's your judgment? Ethan, Hop? Well, after seeing a match like that one, I suppose I've little choice but to give you both an endorsement as champion. You obtained a letter of endorsement. A letter of recommendation that you'll need in order to participate in the gym challenge. Yes! Thanks, Lee! I swear I'm gonna win my way through the gym challenge to reach you. You may both be young and plenty rough around the edges, but it was a proper battle. Charizard and I were both feeling the excitement in every last cell in our bodies. Hop, you've always tended to get caught up in things like how you throw your Pokeball out. Things that have nothing to do with real strength. Honestly, I'd been worried about you still obsessing over that sort of nonsense, but it seems like you really have grown a bit, little brother. And I'd like to see some more thrilling Pokemon battles out of you, Ethan. Alright, Ethan. You and me are gonna train up against one another to aim for that champion's title. Absolutely. The more we keep battling against one another, the more our Pokemon will grow. Huh? What's that? Oh, it's a shooting star. Oh, and it fell right nearby. Ethan, would you look at this? They're wishing stars. Since there are two of them, you should take one for yourself. And we've obtained a wishing star. A stone found in the Galar region with a mysterious power. It's said that your dreams come true if you find one. With one of these, my Pokemon can Dynamax. They're gonna be massive. Yes! Just you to pull something like this. They say wishing stars fall for those who have a true wish in their heart, you know. I will be the greatest trainer ever. I will be the greatest trainer ever. I will be the greatest trainer ever. There, I've said it 3 times, so surely my wish will come true now, right? Don't be silly, Hop. Those wishing stars are composed of a curious sort of rock containing an unknown power. They are one of the most precious resources we have here in the Galar region, but they won't do anything for you in that state. Give them to me now and I'll have you sorted. Ah, right. You've done heaps of research on the Dynamax phenomenon, haven't you, Professor? Then please, give Ethan and me the power to Dynamax our Pokemon. First we got to battle against that mad Pokemon in the soul-umbering Weald, and now this. It really feels like we're getting caught up in the adventure of a lifetime. I do understand your excitement, young man, but don't get carried away. If you want to save your energy for tomorrow's journey. Seems I came back home right in time for all the excitement. Hey, you lot. Why not have some dinner? You must be hungry, right? I've totally been obsessed with making the latest trendy curries. Alright, thanks, Anya. And Hop seems to approve. Alright, now it's the next day. It's morning at last, and time for our adventure to truly start. Good morning to you, young challengers. Hop, is it true that you've really met some Pokemon you didn't recognize? Is there anything more you can tell me about it? Well, there was this heavy fog, and then this even weirder Pokemon appeared. Ethan tried to fight it off, but I think we both passed out or something. It's all pretty hazy. Alright, fount of information you are. Hop, Ethan, Hop, these are for you. Alright, we got some armbands. You got a Dynamax band from the Professor Magnolia and slipped it on your wrist. A wishing star has been affixed to it. It lets out a light that allows Pokemon to Dynamax when at a power spot. Alright, good. Those are your Dynamax bands. I made them by fitting the wishing stars you found last night into those bands. Thanks, Professor. This is brilliant. It's just like the one Leon has on him, too. Now we can Dynamax our Pokemon like he does. My word, you don't waste any time, do you? I think you'll find it's not so simple as all that. There are still a number of conditions you must meet if you hope to have your Pokemon Dynamax and take on that gigantic form. Now don't be afraid to go to all sorts of places and meet all sorts of Pokemon. That will help fill out your Pokédex too. The legend of my reign is finally about to begin. Come on, Ethan, I'll beat you to the train station. Alright, so now we're heading back to the station. One last thing before we race, Ethan. See, I've got some great advice for you. You know how sometimes you see Pokemon wandering out in the tall grass, yeah? If you move real slow-like and crouch down, those Pokemon won't pay you any notice. But on the other hand, if you whistle at them, you'll be sure to catch their attention. If you're a bit rubbish at whistling, just remember this. Need a fail-proof trick? Press the left stick. Yeah, we have to press the left stick in order to, or the left analog stick to a whistle. Try it out, Ethan. Try it out, and let's see who can catch the most Pokemon, Ethan. Sounds good. You remember Wedgehurst Station, right? Where we went to pick up Lee before. That'll be the goal, so see you there. Alright, and we've got some Choodle here. So I'll just help myself to one of these little guys. Or little girls, since this Choodle is a girl. 2, 3. Yep, and now we've caught ourselves a Choodle. And we got some experience points. Alright, now we've got Choodle's data added to the Pokédex. Choodle, the snapping Pokemon, a water type. Apparently the itch of its teething impels it to snap its jaws at anything in front of it. Alright, now I think we've captured all the Pokemon around here. At least I think we did. Just give me a moment. Nope. Looks like we can still encounter a purloin. So we'll just stash Choodle away in our box until we need it. But purloin only appears as a random encounter, so we're gonna have to run through the grass in order to, if we want any hope of finding one. All right, let's just go over and do one more round of fishing, and of course another Magikarp. I'll just do this 2 more times, and then I'll head back to Wedgehurst. Alright, just some more Magikarp. What I need is Arrokuda. Well, we could catch Arrokuda at a later route, so it's not really that big of a deal. Yeah, so now we're gonna head back along the route here. Oh yeah, and some Pokemon like that Yamper there are called Wanderer Pokemon. Yeah, they appear and wander around in the overworld, so which gives us an opportunity to just walk up to them and catch them. I kind of like how Blipbug looks like it's wearing glasses. Alright, now we've got a Seedot. Since I need to trade it for a Lotad with my shield game, I'll go ahead and catch an extra one. If I haven't done so already. I'll check the box when we get back to Wedgehurst. Alright, no nicknames. Alright, if you're gonna give me a bunch of common encounters like Blipbug and Rookity, the least you could do is make them shiny. Well, we do have an well, we will have an opportunity to catch Purloin at the wild area. But that'll have to wait till the next video. Because as soon as we get to the wild area, I'm going to go ahead and put an end to this video. Or rather, I'll just end the video at the wild area. Alright, at least we're running into something else besides Blipbug and Rookity. And the occasional Seedot. Alright, so there's a Wanderer Choodle there. Oh, here's a Purloin! Alright. Now we'll just take this opportunity to catch it. Alright, 1, 2, 3. And got him. Or got her. Yeah, this Purloin's a girl, so... Alright, and Squavit leveled up. Alright, now Purloin's data will be added to the Pokédex. Purloin, the devious Pokémon, a dark type. It steals things from people just to amuse itself with their frustration. A rivalry exists between this Pokemon and Nickit. Alright, and that's all the encounters for this area. So let's just head back up to Wedgehurst. Alright, I saw Hop sneaking off toward the station. Alright. Come on, Ethan, you'll never beat me to the station at that pace. Yeah, I'll be right there, Hop. I just have to go top off my team, and then we can take a look at the boxes. Alright, let's just... Yeah, I like to arrange my team so that they're in order from the strongest to weakest. Okay. Alright, I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and use this box for the with the shield. There we go. Yeah, this will be for version exclusives and trade evolutions. And since Seedots are only version exclusive as of right now, it gets a spot in that box right away. So out with it, Ethan. How many did you catch? I caught a really special one, but look at how many you caught. You're well on your way to building a fine team. Alright, and Hop just gives us TM40 for Swift. Star-shaped rays are shot out at the opposing Pokemon. This attack never misses. That's a technical machine, a TM, mate. With a TM like that, you can teach your Pokemon a new move in a flash. And you can use them again and again, too. That one can teach the move Swift. He gave it to me ages ago, and now it's yours. The gym challenge will begin in Motostoke. Our train's waiting, so let's go. Behind you, Hop. Not quite so fast, you two. Oh, it's our moms. What are you doing here, Mom? I knew this day was coming since the moment you chose Scorbunny as a partner, darling. Professor Magnolia was kind enough to let us know that you two were setting out. So here, a last little gift to see you well set on your way. All the kit you'll need for camping. Alright, and they've given us some camping gear. Everything you need to set up a tent and get cooking in a wild area or at a camping spot. No matter what happens out there, if you and your partner are together, I know you'll be fine. Thanks, Mom. And just think how lucky you are, mother of the first ever pair of champion brothers. Because I'm certain to be the champion next. You'll see. Of course you will, be, darling. Anyway, do have fun and take care of yourselves. You'll be welcome back home anytime. And right, so we're off now. Wish us luck, not that we'll need it. There are loads of brilliant trainers and all kinds of Pokemon out there waiting for us. My excitement's running ahead of me even faster than the train can go, Ethan. Come on, we're off! Alright, now we'll just board the train and take off now. Now we're inside the train. Motostoke is surrounded by a vast wild area. It's a real sight. There are all sorts of wild Pokemon just wandering about everywhere you look. Plus you can camp out, do a spot of fishing. I don't think I could ever get tired of it. You know, and Hop's phone is blue, while ours is orange, or red, or whatever color you want to call it. Hey, Mr. Station Master, isn't this the wild area? What are we stopped here for? Yes, this is the wild area station, make no mistake. I'm sorry to tell you that the train is halted due to a flock of Wooloo on the tracks. What's there to be sorry about? This is brilliant. Brilliant? This wild area is massive. There are loads of Pokemon to battle here. Don't you get it? You get it, don't you, Ethan? This is the best possible place to put together the greatest team. Alright, that's good to know. Oh yeah, you can see some, see the Wooloo there. Oh, and just look at the floor there below. Yeah, it looks like we've got some examples of Pokemon that we'll be able to find out in the wild area, including Kingler, Charizard, Pikachu, Machamp, Butterfree, and I think that's Gengar. Alright, what have you got to say, dude? It seems like my children are giving something to people who've had a Let's Go experience. But what in the world is a Let's Go experience? Do you have any idea? Yeah, I do. If we talk to talk to these two, they'll give us a Pikachu and an Eevee that can, both of which can Gigantamax if we have save data for Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee. Hey, have you and a Pikachu had a... Oh no, I think I was mistaken. Don't mind me. Oh yeah, if we talk to the girl, she'll give us Pikachu. And if we talk to the boy, he'll give us an Eevee. Nah, it was just my imagination. Sorry to bother you. We can get you back to Wedgehurst if you like, but Motostoke is off the menu for now. It wouldn't be very decent of us to try to drive off those Pokemon just because we happen to want to run our train here, now would it? No, it wouldn't. Oh, and there's a little swine up here. You'll run into stronger Pokemon in the wild, stronger wild Pokemon the farther you go into the wild area. If you feel like you're in a pinch during a battle, just use a Pokédoll. Okay, and this lady just gives us 5 Pokédolls. No matter how strong a Pokemon is, you'll be able to catch it eventually, so long as you've joined the gym challenge and gather the gym badges. Alright, and this guy's just the Pokemart clerk. Alright, and the terminal there just is just for getting us over back to from station to station. And yes, and now we behold the wild area. Yeah, as you can see, it's massive, and those red beams that are shooting out are Dynamax dens that we'll be encountering in the next video. Look at that! That's Motostoke, way off that way. And between there and here are countless new Pokemon waiting to be met. Oh, hello! If it isn't Sonia. My gran gave me a proper earful in her own way. Those 2 young trainers are setting out on a journey, but what are you doing with your life? Yeesh, that sounds rough. Never you mind that. Nothing to worry yourselves over. Besides, I'd been quite curious about that Pokemon you 2 met in the forest. I'd been thinking I should look into it, so the timing works out fine. If I discover something really huge, then maybe even Gran will admit that I've got some talent. Yikes, being an adult has got its own challenges, huh? I said you needn't worry about it. I'm glad to be on the road. Really, it's been ages. It'll be great fun to fish and camp and rough it outside again. Well, I'm off to go stick my head in as many of those red glowing dens as I can find. I'm gonna battle the snot out of a bunch of Dynamax Pokemon and fill another page in the tale of my legend. What cheek! Dynamax Pokemon are really on another level, you know. You'd better Dynamax your partner Pokemon too if you want to take on opponents that strong. You'll find spots here and there in the wild area that emit a red beam of light. If you think you're up to it, check them out. There'll be Dynamax Pokemon lurking inside. So with that, how about I send you off with a little treat from me? Alright, and she gives us a Pokemon Box Link. A device that allows you to access the Pokemon storage system. There are some places where it won't work. The Pokemon Box Link. You can use the Pokemon Box Link to access Pokemon boxes while you're on the road. You'll be able to add Pokemon to your party or transfer Pokemon from your party to a box. You can access your boxes by selecting Pokemon from the X menu, then pressing the R button. With a Pokemon box link, you'll be able to put Pokemon from your team into your boxes, or take Pokemon from your boxes and add them to your team. Nice, right? So go wild, catching as many Pokemon as you like and fill in some more of your Pokédex. The wild area is waiting for you. This is the start of your real adventure. Yeah, but the adventure is gonna have to wait until next time, because I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Remember, as always, to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell for more notifications. All of your support's greatly appreciated for the growth of the channel. And until next time, this is Ethan Griffin, signing off. Aw yeah!